Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Great day, everyone. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connection. We're a magazine that comes out on a quarterly basis where we promote and advertise with different gospel artists, praise dance, mimes, authors, pastors, entrepreneurs, great things that's in the community that's going on. We want to hear about it. We have a special going on right now to the end of December. If you want to get in on your special for the next quarter magazine and you want to advertise, make sure to hit that email or send me an email that's at the bottom of the screen. Also, you can connect with us on social media platforms. We're on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing, on Instagram with Divine Connection is one word. And then we are also on YouTube. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and make sure to hit that notification button, which is the Divine Connections, and that's the DIVINE Connections with an S. All right, so excited. Also, we're doing nominations right now. So to the end of the month, I have extended it. So if you're interested in nominating yourself or someone else, please do so. We have over 26 categories. You can go to the website at divineconnectionsmagazine.com/events. So today I'm so excited to have our guest, Mr. Garry Ct-Psalmist, in the house. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well. So tell us where you're from.
Okay, I'm from Hartford, Connecticut, born and raised. Yep.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so I'm a husband, I'm a man of God, and I'm a father of 2 boys. I'm also a minister in my church, a church van driver, and I also teach Sunday school as well.
Awesome. What was Sunday school lesson about this Sunday? No, I'm just joking.
I had to go back and look.
I'm just messing. So we know that you are very active in ministry as well as in business. So tell us a little bit also about your music industry as well, and what you're doing with that.
Okay. I recently I released my EP of August 5th of this year. And the amazing thing about it is I got the inspiration during the earlier stages of COVID. When COVID first touched down, the idea that came to me was family values. And so that's how I came about with me and my house. And then, the verse that says, the last part of that verse was Joshua said, as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord.
Amen.
And so that stuck with me. And so that's how I came about with me and my house, the 4-track EP. So.
Awesome. So let's actually tune in so everybody can hear and we can share it. So we're going to play this. Me and my house. As for me and my house, 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 as for me and my house.
I'm the strong man of my household, but I became like my father Adam. Idly by, became a victim of the serpent and his marketized. Beautiful presentation, my life is filled with poisonous sedation. To the inner man when it cries, on my Nehemiah, build my wall of defense. Now my guard like a stranger coming to my house. Yeah, now I'm alert and tense. Now if I sense danger, it will get intense and you regret your consent. Now that's not my intent. Yeah, I'm only in the God, but also a protector. Don't see this is far from that shit. Listen, I'm raising keys to be at light in this dying world. I'm lifting my dream girl. If I don't do my household well, I shouldn't call myself a leader or rap through these speakers. So daily, I hear my flesh over to the people. My house is my first ministry. I spending time on my knees is worse than the extra word trying to avert social distancing. Or in the blue big whistle way. Or wearing all black to a Christian name. I'm with my family on the right path. Highway to heaven. Free, we never could school the left. Because you know what's that's for me at my house. Yeah, ask for me at my house. I renewed my mind. That's when I learned from my mistakes. Now I realize I was at stake. Could have lost it all like raising in the sun. Had me made me who he was. Babysitting my sons. It all came to a head when the love of my life was and I'm sorry, it was like reruns. Had to go back to the archives of our marriage. Notes and revive, repeat this heart. God bless and restore our marriage. House blessed. Let's get that tiger uppercut. Y'all get that view to the gut. Now we on a sure foundation. No ifs, ands, or buts. About my first love. I grew out of that crutch. You need to have money to tell you when God was trusting. My rightful place, watching on my pulse. So the enemy's neck to return the color of an artichoke. No longer an antelope. Fencing, living water with the joke. Focus clear like Maruba on a pastor isotope. In my Lord, exercise my faith. Place my hope. Lord, exercise my faith. Place my
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love that. Me
Thank
and
you.
my house, we're
Yeah.
going to serve the Lord. And I was listening to some of the lyrics, and he was just like, "You don't play. Just because I'm a man of God, don't play. I protect my family."
Oh yeah.
Also
Yeah.
about, restoration. You want to elaborate on any of that?
Yes. When I penned that song, it was a lot going on. Like I said, a lot of times people take your kindness for weakness, and they hear that you're a man or woman of God, and they just expect you to like turn the other cheek, like the Bible says. But I'm like I said, I'm a husband and I'm a father.
Right.
So yes, I'm a man of God. But if you're coming in trying to come into my house to harm my family, it's not going to happen.
Right.
And restoration was that part was I was going through a tough time in my marriage.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that God restored it, it was beautiful how he restored it. It took a while. I had to really fight for my marriage.
Yeah.
So but the way God came through it's like I tell people, it's like the scriptures, they came alive in my situation, like literally came alive.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I had to give God the glory for how he did it, because my back was literally against the wall.
Wow.
Literally against the wall. But the way God came through, I could not deny that it was him.
Awesome. So
Yeah.
somebody that may have been or may be going through maybe what you have went through in your marriage, just give them a word of encouragement, as far as turning to God, for one,
Okay.
and that he is able.
Well, the encouragement I want to give to you is that when you start to fight for your marriage, continue to fight no matter how long it takes. It may take longer than you expect, but I can tell you that if you put it in God's hands, God will work it out in a way that you won't even imagine. And the idea is to just continue to exercise your faith while you're fighting, no matter what, because when you're in this situation, It may not feel right. It may not seem right. It may not seem like a breakthrough is coming.
Right.
But if you continue to hold on, God will move on your behalf. He will move on your behalf. I'm a living testimony that God is able to restore. He's able to restore you to the fullest. And when he restore you, you will be satisfied.
All right now. That is awesome. That is awesome. So where did you get the Ct-Psalmist name from?
Ct-Psalmist, I got that from, because I live in Connecticut. You know, I'm born and raised in Connecticut. So, you know, Connecticut Psalmist. So that's where I got that name from.
Yeah.
Plus, you know, I wanted to be, I like to be different, you know what I'm saying? Like set apart. Not saying I'm, you know, I'm special, but, you know, I'm the type of person where I don't really follow trends and stuff like that. I rather build my own, you know, I rather be set apart. So that's where I got Ct-Psalmist from.
Awesome. Anything else you want to elaborate with your business or your ministry?
Yeah, so I've been doing Christian hip hop since I was 2003. How I was put on to Christian hip hop was through an ex-girlfriend. She had an album from Cross Movement called Human Emergency. Now I didn't know that Christian hip hop existed because I was into hip hop heavily. You know, I would come from school age 10. I would come from school, I would turn it on BET, and nobody could change that channel. Unless it was my mother.
Right.
Unless it was my mother and father, you wasn't touching it until I was done. So, but when I first heard Cross Movement Human Emergency, I was like, wow, this is good. This is really good. Like I even tried to keep it, but she was like, nah, you gotta give it back. But you know, after that, you know, I changed my whole perspective. You know, I threw away all my old hip hop CDs and I started buying Cross Movements CDs. And I ended up coming across my favorite artist, which is to this day, the Truth. And when I heard him, I said, oh yeah, okay, I can do this. Cause, you know, I used to rap, but I only used to rap to escape what was going on in my house. You know, because you know, as a kid, I grew up in a house with domestic violence was like almost every day. And so I used music as a way of escaping what was going on. And so that's why when you hear the EP, Me and My House, I'm kind of like a storyteller, because that's how I develop my songwriting, storytelling. And you know, I like to make sure people get into it. I like to try to paint pictures that people can, you know, visualize what I'm saying. You know, so.
Awesome. And you said you had a mentor. Who's your mentor?
My mentor?
Or the person that you kind of look up to?
Oh, the person that I looked up to was my Uncle Larry. And he rest in peace. He's been gone since I was a kid. So he was one of my mentors. Okay. And my pastor is my mentor. Awesome. You know, yeah, he's been a good mentor. He's been with me through thick and thin. Even when I was going through in my marriage, he was there every step of the way with me. And so he's another contributor as to me overcoming and, you know, continuing to seek God and you know, just staying in the presence of God. Yeah. So those are my mentors.
Awesome. Anything else you want to share?
No.
No. Yeah. All right. So give us your contact information so people can stay connected with you. Okay.
So you can stay in contact with me on my website, which is Ct-Psalmist music.com. And also my social media sites are on there. I'm on Twitter, Ct-Psalmist, on Instagram, Ct-Psalmist, and on Facebook, Ct-Psalmist 860. So when you go on my website, you'll see my recent my single that I released last Christmas, Perfect Gifts from Above. And my social media buttons are on there, and as well as if you want to book me or you just want to send me an email, that contact form is at the bottom as well. So that's how you can reach me.
Awesome. What's that last song you just said?
The last song?
The one you just mentioned?
Oh, Perfect Gifts from Above.
Yeah, tell us a little bit about that.
So perfect gifts from above, it comes from that verse where it says, good and perfect gifts come from above. So it's just basically, I'm just basically telling people that, everything that's perfect comes from God and comes from above. So that's you. Once you get on the website, you'll see it. It's right there at the top. Okay. You'll see me looking up, and you see a whole bunch of gifts dropping from the sky and everything. So
awesome. So thank you so much. So give us, as we end up, some words of encouragement to share with the audience, whatever's laid on your heart.
Okay. So the words of encouragement that I want to leave with you is to continue to keep God first in all and everything that you do, because God, He will enlarge your territory. Whatever it is that you're doing, don't focus on other people that, they're getting results a lot quicker than you. Their numbers may be higher than yours. If you're on social media trying to market and whatever it may be, continue to keep God first, and in due time, He will exalt you. He will bring you higher. He will bring you higher. Just keep your focus on Him no matter what. He will put people in places. He will open doors for you. You won't have to worry. Just, continue to exercise your faith in Him. Continue to keep your eyes on Him. And God, He will make a way. He will make a way. So that's what I want to leave with you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Mr. Garry, Ct-Psalmist.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming on today and sharing information. You guys, make sure you stay connected with him. Get on his social media, go to his website, check his music out, and stay connected. Thank you, Garry, for being a guest today. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. This is Dolores Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the #1 divine connector, which is Jesus Christ. You all have a phenomenal day. Thanks again, Garry.
You're welcome.
All right. Bye.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.
Well, have a great day.